Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this WILN Sports Special presentation of high school football. Tonight, the District 2 AAA Championship as the number 2 seed, Berwick Bulldogs, take on the number 1 seed and undefeated Crestwood Comets. And you are...
Senior of Crestwood Area High School.
You are looking live at Crestwood High School. We thank you for joining us tonight on WILN. I'm Marty Burns, joined as always by the former head football coach at Wilkes University, Joe DeMelfi. Gabriella Justin on the sidelines, also working the sidelines tonight. The band is back together, Joe. Joe Flanagan is with us. Nice Burns on the stats.
Nice to have Joe back with us.
In what is a frigid night in Mountaintop. I think if the wind stays down, should be a great night for football. The officials for tonight's District 2 Championship. Quite an honor for this crew. Referee Paul Sheehan, the umpire Marty Boyer, Ray Boynton, the head linesman. The line judge is Jim Elliott, side judge Jerry Murray, field judge Jason McDermott, and the back judge is Gary Davis. Joe, this is a rematch from week number 1 in which Crestwood defeated Berwick 28-20, avenging a loss in last year's district semifinals at Crispin Field. Now it's a little bit the other way around. Berwick looking for a little bit of revenge, and what better way if you could capture a district champion?
I think one of the things tonight, it's almost like, Marty, a whole season has passed since that last game. Berwick has come through a season where they won a close one at Sealands Grove. They went to overtime with Dallas. But they had to do all of that to get here in the district final. And I think one of the things tonight, Berwick defensively is much changed from they were in week 1 or week 2. But I think they're going with a quicker defense tonight. It'll be interesting to see how they match up against that Crestwood running game.
Berwick won the opening toss and they have deferred. So you're going to look at Olivia Seeley wearing number 31. She and the Bulldogs will be in the white tonight, going from left to right on your screen. Back deep for the Comets of Crestwood will be number 6, Tanner Kalu, number 12, Jay Popson, and number 1, Lance Blass. And the 2014 District Championship is underway. Popson from the 13, across the 20. Popson trying to get to the near sideline. Popson, he's across the 40, and he's run out of bounds near midfield.
Marty, one of the things on kickoff coverage, you have to squeeze that corner, but you can't allow the runner to get outside. That time the Berwick kickoff team closed too quickly. Popson almost out to midfield.
Popson was forced out of bounds by Olivia Seeley. The Comets have it at their own 48, 1st and 10. Direct snap to Eigeldinger, trying to bounce it to the outside. He's in the Bulldog territory, and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. Get a look at that Comet offense. Coke. Senior Jay Popson at quarterback, Spengler and Eigeldinger in the backfield, Shalosky and Kalu, the receivers.
5 on the play.
Eigeldinger looked to turn it up, nothing there, bounced it outside. Berwick has to have good sideline to sideline pursuit, Marty. Can't allow that type of yardage on first down.
2nd down and 5 from the Berwick 47-yard line. This is Eigeldinger again. Gets bottled up in the backfield and dropped for a loss of about a yard.
Eigeldinger caught in the backfield, tackled by number 99.
Berwick up the field. That's how you stop the rushing offense. Get up the field very quickly, and that's what happened on that play.
Get a look at that Bulldog defensive 5-man front. Powell, Jones, McCall, Christian and Tom Labaugh, Miller and Roberts the linebackers, Alex and Nick Cope the corners, Tyler Evans, Luke Fisher the safeties.
talked about a little bit before the game about forcing 3rd and long, have Berwick's defense do that, and they've done that here. It's 3rd and about 7 or 8. See how Crestwood attacks this first 3rd down situation.
Popson, he's going to keep. Popson stays on his feet, and he's inside the 45. It'll depend on the spot, and that looks to be about a yard shy of the first down. On our Lenahan and Dempsey scoreboard, approaching 2 minutes gone on a scoreless first quarter.
First 4th down situation for the Comets. Looks like they're going to go for it. Again, they trust the running game, Marty.
This team with a trio of Eigeldinger, Popson, and Kalu averaging 11 yards a carry on the season. Eigeldinger, he's got the first out of board. He's in open field. Eigeldinger is going to go all the way. Touchdown, Crestwood.
Marty, short yardage happens a lot. 7-8 men at the line of scrimmage. Eigeldinger breaks the line of scrimmage into the secondary. Missed tackle, touchdown for Crestwood. We're going to take another look at it here. There you see him. Good job by the offensive line of Crestwood. Eigeldinger is able to pop it for the touchdown. Crestwood up by 6 early on.
Junior Connor Keenan, number 8, on for the point after. Hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. 9:31 left in the opening quarter. Crestwood strikes first, leading 7-0.
Why call Lenahan and Dempsey after a serious injury?
The answer is simple. Results matter, credentials matter, resources matter. We have won millions and millions for our injured clients. We have the highest possible ratings from judges and fellow lawyers. We have the financial resources to back your case. Lenahan and Dempsey. Results, credentials, resources.
Bear Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Berwick is a proud supporter of Berwick Bulldogs football. Check out this month-long special at Bear, an all-new Chrysler 200 Limited for only $20,888. Bear says, go Dogs!
Shaney's Photography salutes all of the student athletes, especially senior photography clients Matt Bobeck and Matt McDonald, who play for this year's undefeated Crestwood Comets. Congratulations, guys, from Shaney's Photography.
On a 4th and 1, Frank Eigeldinger from 43 yards out has the Comets in front in this District 2 AAA Championship, 7-0.
I'll tell you what, Marty, Crestwood's offensive line did a great job opening up a little bit of an alley there. Their offensive line is blocked very well all year long, which you can see they did with their rushing statistics. Eigeldinger takes it for the touchdown.
Number 4, George Gimler to kick it away. It's going to take a bounce at the 10 and be picked up for Berwick by Paul Wiegand. So the Bulldogs will start across the 30-yard line at the 34.
Seamus
Rother made a great tackle on that. It looked like Wiegand was going to break that thing to the right side, but Rother brought him down. If we look back to the first contest, Marty, Crestwood jumped out to a pretty big lead, and then Berwick came back. I don't think Berwick can afford to drop behind by more than a score or two against this very good Crestwood team, as Berwick comes out and rushes the ball well first play.
On the carry.
Get a look at that Bulldog offense up front. Beckley, Vandermark, Ginger, Pierce, and Perla. Woodashick, the tight end. Dallas Arner, the senior quarterback, with Talanka and Machuga. We'll also see Helenthal tonight wearing number 6. Force and Wiegand, the receivers.
So the Bulldogs
ran that first play off the left side, Marty. Good push by the offensive line. Picked up about 7. So we're looking at a 2nd and 3rd.
Be a toss play to Machuga. Machuga has a first down across the 45. to about the 47-yard line. Good for a Bulldog. Harry's you pull it. First down.
That's good enough for a Berwick
Nate
first down.
Machuga with that pitch to left side, that toss play, he's able to turn it up and pick up the first down. So the Bulldogs come back with a vengeance here.
Ball marked at the Bulldog 48, 1st and 10. Toss, this is Hellenfall. Hellenfall into Crestwood territory, and he's going to be stacked up and dropped for a loss of about 3. A white flag comes in.
Tackled by the Comets, number
Check what
78.
Paul Sheehan saw there.
No, Akita, there is a penalty marker on the play. Brought down at the 49 of the Comets.
And it's going to be against Crestwood, a personal foul. Will give the Bulldogs their second. Harry's you pull it first down, this time via penalty.
A first down from the Comet, 34.
Guessing it was a late hit. Referee threw the flag, and Bulldogs now deep in Crestwood territory, 34-yard line.
So the Bulldogs down 7, approaching 8 minutes left in the opening quarter. This will be Talanka, and he is hit immediately and dropped for a loss of about a yard.
Yeah, they tried the left side, Marty, nothing there. Crestwood very aggressive defensively. 3 or 4 players right there make the tackle.
That tackle was made by linebacker Frank Eigeldinger. Joining him in the offense, Bobeck, Spagner, Keita, Cordero, Rother, Eigeldinger, Kaminsky and Macri, the linebackers, McDonald and Chang, the corners. And sophomore Lance Blass, the safety. Arner out of the gun, fakes the handoff, being pressured, slings it out to Wiegand and incomplete.
Pressure from the backside. Arner could feel that coming, got the ball away, Marty, but he threw it a little behind Wiegand. I'll tell you what, if he had made that catch,
Brings up a third down.
nobody in front of him, but it's an incomplete pass. We're looking at a 3rd and about 11.
So a big 3rd down in the course of this game, as Berwick would like to keep this drive going, trailing 7-0 on the Lenahan and Dempsey. First quarter scoreboard. Arner out of the gun, being pressured, down the middle of the field and tipped away, incomplete. Johnny Macri from his linebacker position tipped it away as Arner was looking for Robbie Palermo.
Palermo right down the middle of the defense. Macri did a nice job getting a hand up, knocks it away. 4th down for the Bulldogs.
Looks like Coach Curry will elect to try to play field position here.
Let me know. Closer to 7.
Zach Andrus on.
Andrews on the punt.
For the point after. Or excuse me, for the punt.
Down by the Bulldogs number 4. Nicholas Cope.
Good job downing that punt at about the 6-yard line.
Comets will take over 1st and 10 from
Got a team
the 6-yard
Crestwood
line.
that likes to rush the ball, Marty, and it's tough to keep it for 94 yards, not make any mistakes.
7:08 left in the opening quarter. We have a timeout on the field. Crestwood leads it 7-0.
Just a reminder, a lot of
Oh, I love this movie. The killer is calling from a cell phone in the closet
Funny anymore.
behind her. Watch this part. Watch this part. Are you watching? Remember that guy? What? Where are you going?
Get Service Electric View Now movie service so you can watch what you want with who you want. Included free with our ultimate digital package.
Oscar, is that you?
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
We welcome you back to Crestwood High School on the Lenahan and Dempsey first quarter scoreboard. Crestwood leads Berwick 7-0. Crestwood, their second possession with 7:08 left in the opening quarter, will be all the way at their own 7-yard line with the 1st and 10. Bobick in motion to the top of your screen. Pops and fakes the handoff. He'll keep himself, leaps in the air, and is upended at the 10.
Lands on the 10-yard
Alex
line.
Koch brought him down after a gain of 4.
Alexander Cook for the
Fake to
Bulldogs
the right
brings up
side.
second
Pops
and
and keeps it to
wide
the
for
right
the
side. Coke
Comets.
comes up and makes a good tackle after about a 2-yard
On the
gain.
9-yard line.
Again, Marty, defensively, Berwick trying to force a lot of 3rd down and 5+ yards. See if they can keep that offense off balance.
Low snap. Eicheldinger picked it up, went up the middle, gained maybe about 2
Carry.
to the 12. It'll leave the Comets with a 3rd down and about 5.
Covered by the Comets. On the
Some scores from
line will bring up
other
the
playoff
3rd and 5
action.
for
In another
Crestwood.
District 2 championship, Old Forge leading Susquehanna 7-0, and Easton leading Freedom 7-0. Here the Comets lead 7-0 with a 3rd and 5 from the 12. This will be Kalu. Kalu trying to find some open field, but a host of blue white jerseys bring him down for a loss.
I tell you, we've seen Kalu several times. We had Crestwood earlier against Abington Heights. He ran that play very well. This time the Berwick defense, quick to the ball, ran Kalu out of bounds. Crestwood looking at a 4th and about 9. Will have to punt it away. Good pursuit by that Berwick defense.
Wigan and Force back deep for the Bulldogs. Popson looks like he'll line up in punt formation.
Bulldogs to receive.
He gets it away. Wigan will bobble it at the 45, picks it up, and he'll be dropped. They may give him forward progress to the 45. The Bulldogs start off, though, in Crestwood
Number
territory.
15, Seamus Rother, and a
We like to remind you that high school football on WYLN
Bulldogs will take
is
over
brought to you by Mary Taylor, Family Hair and Skin Care, and they're proud of all the athletes in tonight's game. Visit Mary Taylor's Family Hair and Skin Care at 14 South Mountain Boulevard in Mountain Top.
Crestwood's punt covered. Great job. Rother right there makes the tackle. Bulldogs start in Crestwood territory. Big plus for their offense. Short field.
Talanka spins, and he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 4.
Tackled by the Comets, number 32, Matt Bobeck. Gain of 4 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 6 from the 41 for the Bulldogs.
Approaching 5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter on the Lenahan and Dempsey first quarter scoreboard. Crestwood on a 43-yard touchdown run on a 4th and 1 by Frank Eicheldinger. Lead Berwick 7-0 in this District 2 AAA championship. We thank you for joining us tonight on WILN in cooperation with Service Electric Wilkes-Barre. Arner with an empty backfield behind him. And a timeout is taken by the Bulldogs. They trail 7-0.
Bulldogs.
Stan?
Sometimes things happen, and when they do, visit Harry's You Pull It. With the largest selection of parts and the best pricing, Harry's is the choice for your auto project. Whether it's a hobby or necessity, pull the parts you need for your next auto project at Harry's You Pull It. When you need to work on your car, visit Harry's You Pull It, with locations in Pennsburg, Allentown, and Hazleton. Online at WeGotUsed.com.
Bear Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Berwick is a proud supporter of Berwick Bulldogs football. Check out this month-long special at Bear, an all-new Chrysler 200 Limited for only $20,888. Bear says, go Dogs!
At the Hinckley Funeral Home, you're treated like family, with compassion every step of the way. The Hinckley Funeral Home, 1024 North Market Street, Berwick. Call 570-752-3805.
After the Berwick timeout, on the Lenahan and Dempsey first quarter scoreboard, Crestwood leads the Bulldogs 7-0 in this District 2 AAA championship. We thank you for joining us tonight on WYLN. I'm Marty Burns, joined as always by Joe DeMelfi. Working the sidelines tonight, Gabriella Justin and Joe Flanagan. Jim Burns on the stats. And on this 2nd and 6, Arner out of the gun. Looks left, looking for Wiegand, and it's over his head, incomplete.
Arner's pass.
Tried to throw the out to Wiggins, nothing there. Good coverage by the secondary. Arner got the ball up in the air, overthrew Wiggins. Berwick looking at a 3rd and about 7. We talked about them starting this series with a short field, Marty. Big plus for your offense, have to be able to move the football.
Ball just shy of the 41 along 3rd and 6. Coming up for the Bulldogs as the clock is stopped with 4:35 left in the opening quarter on the Lenahan and Dempsey first quarter scoreboard. Crestwood in front on a Frank Eigeldinger touchdown run, 7-0. And a Crestwood defender went into the backfield pointing at the Berwick offensive line. So we'll see what the officials agree with the Crestwood defense.
Berwick came to the line of scrimmage very quickly. Crestwood's saying there was movement. They were empty backfield, so the quarterback is the one that had to move, and we're looking at an offside for Crestwood.
Now, Coach Myers, he'd like an explanation. He keeps pointing to the left. Not sure what the Crestwood sideline saw there.
Obviously, one of the wide receivers they thought moved first. Officials saw it the other way. Bulldogs looking at 3rd and short.
The offense gets the play from veteran head coach George Curry on this 3rd and 1. Talanko will get the carry. Straight up the middle, he has the first down and more. Spins down inside the 35 to the 33, and another late flag is thrown. This will be a Harry's, you pull it, Berwick first down, depending on the penalty flag.
Tell you what, Marty, that playoff game, you cannot afford penalties. Let's see what the officials decide. Talanka rushed for 923 yards this year, Marty, and he's doing a very good job as we have a personal foul against both teams.
And a personal foul against.
So the play will count. Dead ball offsetting penalties.
The carry gives Berwick a first down.
So the Bulldogs will have the first down at the Crestwood 33.
Of the Comets.
One of the things of cannot let your emotions get away from you in this type of ball game. As I said, Marty, those kind of penalties at some point could be a real problem.
Machuga ships into the backfield. The give will be to Machuga. Machuga on the left side gets inside the 30. Brought down at about the 28-yard line, a gain of about 5.
Left side of that Berwick line, getting off the ball. Made the fake inside, Arner did, and then gave it to Machuga off the left side.
9-yard line.
Picks up good yardage for a first down, ball inside the 30.
6.
In other playoff action, Northwestern Lehigh with an early lead on North Schuylkill, 7-0.
Are not permitted in the stadium. Noisemakers are not permitted.
Ball's actually marked at the 29, so it'll be a 2nd and 6 as Force shifts out of the backfield. Arner looks that way, throws, and it is complete to Force, about a yard shy of the first down.
Force motion up the field on a stop pattern right in front of the defender. Good throw by Arner, and Force makes a good catch. Defender on him immediately. Third down for the Bulldogs. Here you see it. There you see Arner make the throw.
Great job by Force holding on to that football as almost the catch and hit was simultaneous. Another third and short for the Bulldogs. Toss to Hellenthal. Hellenthal has the first down and more. Hellenthal brought down inside the 20 with a Berwick. Harry's, you pull it. First down.
Hellenthal not only good speed, but is able to turn up the field and find a little bit of a crease, as they say. That time he did an excellent job with it. Picks up the first down. Bulldogs driving. I'll tell you what, you cannot discount. I talked to Coach Curry earlier today. He said, we have to block to win. I mean, you got to win the game up front.
The Bulldogs, the first team to enter the Bear Chrysler Dodge Jeep red zone. 1st and 10 at the Crestwood 18. Talanka finds his way up the middle, gets inside the 15, brought down at about the 12 for a gain of 6.
Berwick doing an excellent job on the ground, not only eating the clock, gaining yardage. What you have to do at this point, if you're the Bulldogs, is convert this drive into some type of points.
Ball at the 12. 2nd and 4. Bulldogs looking to tie here with this possession. This is Talanka. And Talanka, loose football. Crestwood football. Comets recover on the fumble.
Ball popped high in the air, Marty. Talanka went to the left side.
Andrew Chang recovered the fumble. And the Comets defense comes up with the big play.
We talk about turnovers, talk about how crucial they are during the course of a ball game. That was a big one right there as the Bulldogs were moving the ball.
So with 1:33 left in the opening quarter on the Lenahan and Dempsey scoreboard, Crestwood gets it back, leading 7-0. And the Bulldogs bring down Eigeldinger for a loss on the play.
I'll tell you what, Marty, that defense is definitely a different type defense than the first game. They are up the field very quickly.
Kyle McMillan
up the field, made that tackle, a short tackle for a 5-yard loss. We have not seen that happen to the Crestwood rushing game very much this year. That time McMillan up the field for the tackle. And again, they're Berwick's using that attacking type defense at this point.
Popson looking to pass, throws downfield, got Shawowski. What a catch out near the 40. Good for a Crestwood. Harry's, you pull it. First down.
I'll tell you what, though, the catch and the throw were very good. There was a block, and we're going to see it right here. There you see the block. Excellent job. Frank Eigeldinger, excellent job on the block to save the play for the Comets.
Now Eigeldinger to carry, brought down near the first down. They'll mark him about a yard shy, a 9-yard gain for Eigeldinger. Half a minute left in the opening quarter.
I'll tell you what, Marty, the guy is a most valuable player. He goes from making that block to picking up big yardage on a first down play.
Eigeldinger gets the first down and more as he's in the Bulldog territory. Brought down at the 45. Good for another. Comets. Harry's, you pull it first down.
You know, we talked about Crestwood. They want to advance. They have to be able to throw the ball. The prior play was a perfect example of that. Very nice play. Great protection.
Clock is going to wind down. Comets will move in the other direction. Through a quarter in his District 2 AAA championship. Crestwood 7, Berwick nothing. You're watching live high school football on WILN.
Welcome to Fairway Chevrolet, Pennsylvania's #1 truck dealer. From the longest-lasting, most dependable full-size pickup, the tough all-new Silverado, to the rugged 3500 Chevy dump truck, Fairway has your truck. Express cargo van, 2500 utility, 3500 cube, 3500 cube utility with service body, or we'll upfit any body style to meet your needs. Sales, service, or parts, make no mistake about it, Fairway Chevrolet is Pennsylvania's #1 truck dealer.
Why should you choose Penn State Hazleton?
We have new scholarship money.
There's no application fee.
When you visit campus.
Opportunities to do research. Students are scoring internships
All over the country.
You can start here and finish here.
Or at another Penn State campus. We have fun.
We have the Lion.
Penn State is ranked #1 by corporate recruiters.
We have the largest alumni network
in the world.
It's your time.
Penn State.
Penn State lives here.
Check us out at psu.edu/visit-Hazleton.
We welcome you back to live high school football from Crestwood High School in Mountaintop. The Comets lead it at the start of the second quarter, 7-0.
Marty, first quarter, Crestwood 64 yards rushing, 30 yards passing, 94 total yards. Berwick 39 rushing, 4 passing, 43 total yards.
Inside handoff to Kalu. He gets inside the 40, down to the 37 for a gain of 8.
Kalu on the carry. Tackled by
the... You're just joining us, the lone scoring on the night on the 4th and 1 on the opening possession of the night. Frank Eigeldinger went 43 yards, and the Comets lead 7-0. This possession was aided by a forced fumble that Crestwood got inside their own 15. And then a big pass play, and as Joe noted, big block by Eigeldinger. Thompson with a great pass and a diving catch to Shalowski. And Crestwood on the move with a 2nd down and 2 at the Berwick 37. This is Bobeck. The big back, Matt Bobeck, 6'2", 235 pounds, brought down inside the 35. Good for another Comets. Harry's, you pull it, first down.
Tough yardage for that first down. Berwick defensively, 5 or 6 players right there, but Bobeck, as you mentioned, good size, was able to bang it up in there. Pick up the first down.
Should mention that the winner of tonight's game will be district champion. They'll continue in the state tournament next week against the winner of tonight's game from the Lehigh Valley between Saucon Valley and Bethlehem Catholic. But a lot of football to go before either team can think about next week. This is Bobeck again. What a bruising back inside the 30 to about the 29.
Bulldogs number 97, Kyle Roberts.
Randy Miller on the tackle.
Roberts and Miller on the tackle as Bobeck, as you said, just slices his way up the field off that right side.
And you get the speed and elusiveness with Eigeldinger and Kalu, and then they come back with Bobeck with just the sheer power.
Yeah, and Popson's a good runner too. They're very, very good in their offensive backfield, and their offensive line has blocked well all year.
Popson fake to Bobeck, he'll keep, eludes one tackler, and he's going to be brought down inside the 25, and it appears to have another. Comets, Harry's, you pull it, first down.
There you see Popson with the keep, ran out of a tackle, and we were just talking about the depth of their backfield and how well they rush the ball. There's a perfect example.
First and 10 from the Bulldog 24-yard line.
On the Lenahan and Dempsey second quarter scoreboard, Crestwood looking to build on a 7-0 advantage. Over 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. Comets in the red going from left to right on your screen. Low snap. Popson rolls right, being pressured. And he'll throw it away. Nice grab by Joe Flanagan on one bounce. How about the hands on that man?
I'll tell you what, he comes back in great form. Good pressure there by Roberts for Berwick. Popson had to get rid of it, and he did, to Joe Flanagan.
The man is amazing. The
He's been called other things, too.
Well, believe me, I think I've heard a lot of them, too. So after the incompletion, clock stopped with a 9:43 left in the second and 10 for the Comets. Direct snap to Eigeldinger. Eigeldinger gets down to about the 20. He's inside the 20 after a gain of almost 5.
Tackled by the Bulldogs.
Looking at 4 down territory. That play picked up about 5, so we're looking at a third and about 6.
From the 20-yard line.
With the ball marked at the 20 for this 3rd and 6, the Comets are in the Bear Chrysler Dodge Jeep red zone. Third down and 6 Comets. Shalosky, the lone receiver, to the bottom of your screen. Popson rolls that way. He's going to keep it. Trying to find room. He cuts it back. Popson inside the 10. Looks on his feet. And what's the ruling? They'll say he was out of bounds, shy of the goal line.
I'll tell you what, Berwick's defense did a great job of turning Popson back in. Watch this. He goes to his right side. They have a lot of people in front of him, but there's no defense. Late getting there from the backside for the Bulldogs. Popson gets it down to the 2.
He picks up a Crestwood Harry's You Pull It first down. 1st and goal inside the 3. Low snap, Popson has it. Popson to the end zone. Touchdown, touchdown.
I'll tell you what, Marty, there's no mystery as to what they're going to do. They line up with 6 people in one area, and we're coming at you. Popson over the top for the touchdown.
Connor Keane to attempt the point after.
Connor Keenan on for the point after. The hold is down. Kick is up. And it is good. 8:45 left in the opening half. Crestwood now leads it 14-0.
Details from a Linehan and Dempsey case.
Before a young crash victim came to Linehan and Dempsey, he was offered less than $10,000 by an insurance company to settle his case, and he almost took it. After he chose Linehan and Dempsey, I recovered the millions of dollars that were needed to care for him for the rest of his life. Just imagine where he'd be if he trusted that insurance company. Linehan and Dempsey, millions of dollars won for the seriously injured.
The Medicine Shop in Berwick, your hometown pharmacy. What a pharmacy was meant to be. The old-fashioned corner drugstore, a family tradition, and a dedicated, experienced staff treating you with personalized and caring service. Personal prescription consultation, blood screening, cholesterol checks, and many more healthcare screenings, plus complete Medicare payment on all covered items, including diabetic supplies. No need for mail order, free delivery to your front door. The Medicine Shop in Berwick.
Thank you to Service Electric Cablevision in Wilkes-Barre for their support here tonight, allowing us to be live in your homes for this District 2 AAA championship between the Comets of Crestwood and the Bulldogs of Berwick. Crestwood capitalizes on a fumble recovery and go 12 plays, 86 yards in 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Popson from 2 yards out, and the Comets lead 14-0. Gendler to kick it away. That's a short kick taken by Coke. Fumbled, loose football.
Kick on the play.
I believe Alex Coke recovered
Bulldogs
it.
number 1.
And the Bulldogs will start at their own 37.
The Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line.
Alex Coke. Bulldogs recover. They have moved the ball on the ground, Marty. The Bulldogs have. That fumble hurt their last drive. Let's see if they are patient here.
first down. Now he's looking to run, being pressured, and he'll be brought down for a sack. Josh Kaminsky on the sack.
By the Comets, number 44, Josh Kaminsky.
Kaminsky with a good job. Arner looked like he wanted to go downfield, brought it down, tried to get outside. But Kaminsky there for the tackle.
And a half on the play. Bring up second and a short 12 for the Bulldogs.
Loss of about 2 on the play. Coming up at the half, we'll have some halftime entertainment. Got to look at Jim Burns' halftime stats, and we'll look at first half highlights of this District 2 AAA championship. Second down and 12 for the Bulldogs. Arner out of the gun, throwing deep downfield, has Palermo in the open field. He's inside the 15, inside the 5. Touchdown, Berwick.
I'll tell you what, Marty, Palermo ran the route right down the middle of the field. Secondary leveled off. Palermo ran right by the secondary. It looked like they were in some type of zone. Arner steps up very nicely. Touchdown pass for the Bulldogs.
A 65-yard touchdown connection. Arner to Palermo. Olivia Seeley on for the point after.
Seeley to attempt a point after.
7-point game. Hold is down. Kick is up. It is good.
After is good, making the strike here with
7:44 left in the second quarter.
7.
Crestwood's lead back down to 7, 14-7. We like to remind you that tonight's District 2 AAA Championship on WILN is brought to you by the Leaf and Ladle and Mountaintop. From everyone at the Leaf and Ladle and Mountaintop, congratulations to all players on an outstanding season. Visit Leaf and Ladle for a healthy breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And by Top of the Mountain Computer Service in Mountaintop. And they wish the best of luck to all players. They are your place to go for all your computer and smartphone repairs. Top of the Mountain Computer Service in Mountaintop. Let's head down to the sidelines and Gabriella Justin.
Thank you, Marty. Earlier this week, Crestwood's head coach Greg Myers told WILN's Eric DeBerardinis that the Comets defense will be practicing all week to prepare to face Berwick's outstanding running game. Berwick's key players on offense being Machuga, Arner, Talenka, and Hellenthal. Now, the Comets defense has been quite the powerhouse this season. We'll see if that talent will earn them their first district title tonight. Back to you, Marty and Joe.
Seeley's kickoff taken by Blass, and Blass will get out across the 40 to the 41. And that's where the Comets take over, up 7.
41-yard line.
First and 10.
By the Bulldogs, number 33.
One of the things with Arner on that last touchdown pass, he has improved immensely over the course of the year. Made a little bit of a fake, stepped up, had a little bit of pressure on the outside, but was able to make a good throw to Palermo for the touchdown.
So the Comets once again leading by 7. This will be Eicheldinger.
This is Eicheldinger on the carry.
Eicheldinger will get out near the 45 line. Just shy of the 45. Give him about 3 on the play.
One of the things with Crestwood, as proven by the pass from Popson to Shawowski, you cannot fall asleep on defense and just think they're going to rush the ball, because they do have the ability to throw it. Popson has the ability to throw it down the field.
Bring up 2nd and 7 for the Comets from the 44-yard line.
Yeah, what kind of soft down?
Berwick's defense, Marty, we talked about Coach Curry mentioning they will be trying to get up the field using attacking type defense, and they've been doing that so far tonight.
2nd and 7, Popson looking to pass, he's being pressured. Rolls right, gets rid of it, tipped up in the air and incomplete. Andrus was on the coverage. He was looking for Kalu.
But Andrus came over, had time here as Popson rolls right to his right. Good pressure backside.
On the coverage for the Bulldogs will bring up 3rd
Andrus came over, the ball was in the air for a little while, and was able to knock it down. We talked about Berwick forcing 3rd and long. Here's the situation.
Crestwood needs to get to the Berwick 48 for a first down. 3rd down and 7. Popson and whistles will stop the play.
Penalty marker on the play.
Normally an offensive movement type flag. Whistled, play whistle dead.
Legal procedure against the Comets.
So this will make it a 3rd down and 12 for Crestwood, leading by 7. Give you a couple quick updates, Joe. Northwestern Lehigh now leading North School 14-0, and Easton leading Freedom 14-0.
Marty, we talk about Berwick being aggressive on defense and up the field. You always think about a screen pass in a situation like this when you find a defense that wants to be very aggressive.
Popson looking deep downfield, looking for Shalowski, and he overthrows him, incomplete.
Shalowski
intended for number 11.
Had Alex Coach deep. Coach slipped down on that turf, but Popson overthrew Shalowski.
On the coverage for the Bulldogs.
Crestwood looking to punt it away.
Wiegand and Force back deep for the Bulldogs. Awaiting this Popson punt.
Force back deep for Berwick. Along with...
And it'll take a Crestwood bounce. Force says get away from it. And it'll roll back
at the
to the 25-yard line.
That's where the
Got a timeout on the field. Crestwood 14, Berwick 7. You're watching the District 2 AAA Championship on WILN.
I've heard the rumor that Service Electric is trying to replace us as man's best friend. Sure, they have digital cable, video on demand, and tons of high def. But can Service Electric keep the squirrels out of the bird feeder? Toodaloo, Service Electric.
With Service Electric, you can watch your favorite TV programs in high def, DVR your favorite shows, and watch movies on demand. Enjoy internet speeds up to 25 megs and unlimited local calling, all for one great price. Call Service Electric today.
Bear Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Berwick is a proud supporter of Berwick Bulldogs football. Check out this month-long special at Bear, an all-new Chrysler 200 Limited for only $20,888. Bear says, go Dogs!
On the Lenahan and Dempsey second quarter scoreboard. This is the District 2 AAA Championship. Crestwood leading Berwick 14-7. We thank you for joining us tonight on WILN. I'm Marty Burns, joined by the coach, Joe DeMelfi, Gabriella Justin, Joe Flanagan on the sidelines, Jim Burns on the stats. Berwick, their last possession, a 65-yard hookup from Arner to Palermo. Got them on the board. Defense gets a 3 and out. Now they get it back with a 1st and 10 from their own 26.
Defense playing well for the Bulldogs so far tonight. Even though they're down by 7, they've made some nice plays.
This is a pitch to Force. Looking to try to get some room on the far sideline. Doesn't find much there as the Crestwood defense did a nice job of stringing them out. Kaminsky forced them out of bounds.
The other part to that, Marty, is the defense really didn't go with the first movement. They sort of stayed level. And Force tried to turn the corner. There was no corner to turn. Good job by the Crestwood defense.
And Crestwood actually forcing a loss of 2 on the play. Ball back to the 24, 2nd and 12.
You have to force that defense to move on that type of play before going back the other way before you can get to the corner.
Force. They'll throw it back to him. He's looking to pass. Throws it up in the air for Wiegand. Incomplete. 3 Crestwood defenders in the area.
For number 22.
That type of pass was ill-advised, as they say, Marty. Warner gets the ball. Pressure. Macri gets up the field to give Force pressure. Force throws it up. Could have been a big turnover. Bulldogs have already suffered one fumble when they were driving. That time was incomplete. Berwick looking at a 3rd and long.
3rd down and 12. Arner rolling left. Being pressured. He'll be sacked. Great Eigeldinger on the sack.
Yeah, Eigeldinger came from the linebacker position, right side. Arner came to the left. Look what he had some time here. He has some time. He never gets himself set. Then Eigeldinger makes a great play getting away from the blocker, making the tackle.
4th down and an 18 for the Bulldogs.
Andrus to punt it away. A short kick will take a Berwick roll and go out of bounds at the Bulldog 43-yard line. 5:10 left in the opening half on the Lenahan and Dempsey scoreboard. Crestwood leading Berwick in this District 2 AAA championship 14-7. As I look to my left at the far end zone, the Berwick Area Marching Band getting set for their halftime performance. We'll have some of that coming up at the half. We'll also get a look at Jim Burns' halftime stats and look at the highlights from this opening half. Still another 5:10 of action before we get to halftime as Crestwood looks to regain a 2-score lead with a 1st and 10 at the Bulldog 43. Eigeldinger eludes one tackler, trying to get to the outside. Eigeldinger down the sideline, and he's out of bounds at about the 30. Good for a Crestwood. Harries, you pull it. 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Eigeldinger has sneaky speed. When he gets to the corner and turns it up, that time again he ran out of a tackle. Berwick had some players up the field, but Eigeldinger was able to get to the corner, turn it up, and he picks up the 1st down.
Eigeldinger, 10 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown so far in the game. And he'll give it to Kalu on the inside handoff. Kalu bounces off one tackler. Kalu trying to get to the corner. Flag is down. Kalu's in for a touchdown, but there is a penalty flag down back at the 18-yard line.
I'm going to tell you exactly what, unless I don't know anything about the game. That's a holding penalty because Kalu went to his right, came back to his left. When you have to hold the block on the other side for that long, normally it's a hold.
Holding against the Comets.
Joe, let me tell you, I listen to a lot of guys on television, and I know you know more than them, so you know something about football.
I very little, but again, when you have a player that has to block for that long, tough not to.
Against the Comets.
So it's a spot foul. The 10-yard penalty brings it back
28-yard line
to the, it'll be the 29-yard line, looks like. So the very usual 1st and 9.
29-yard line to the 1st down and 9 yards to go for the Comets.
Now a flag will stop the play. See what the officials have caught here.
I think we're going to have a 5-yarder on Crestwood because of some offensive lineman movement. Once you're in your 3-point stance and set, you cannot move. So the Comets looking at a 1st and about 14 now, Marty. Again, not the type of mistakes you want to make this late in the season, especially in this type of game.
5th Crestwood penalty for 40 yards. Berwick has yet to commit a penalty. Popson's going to pass. Looking for Shalosky. Got him! Touchdown, Crestwood!
I'll tell you what, Alex Cope took a chance, went underneath and block it or knock it down. Didn't happen. We're going to have a flag, but here's the play. Good protection.
maximum protection, one-man route. Shalowski with a nice catch. Cope went up, as I said, couldn't knock it down.
Touchdown is good. It is a dead ball foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Comets.
We'll have to have the point after before we go to break.
Connor Keane to attempt to
Looks like they'll get a celebration penalty against Crestwood, and I'm sure it'll be assessed on the kickoff.
Marty, again, Crestwood maximum protection does an excellent job protecting Popson. Shalowski runs that very, very deep post for the touchdown.
Chang gets the hold down. Keenan's kick is up and good. We'll take a break now with 4:43 left in the half. Crestwood now leading 21-7.
Why do the dirty work when Ron Meyer's well and water drilling systems can take care of it for you? They bring over 150 years of combined experience to every job. They handle it all, including well drilling, water pumps, softeners, filters, water tanks, UV systems, and much more. They can recommend and install any type of equipment that is necessary to treat your water. For more information on what they can do for you, call 570-868-5168.
I'm your hot water heater. You hardly know I exist. That's too bad. Because if my pressure relief valve gets stuck... We hot water heaters can transform into rocket-propelled wrecking balls. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, it's your bank account that might explode. So get Allstate.
Your local Allstate agent in Berwick is Maureen Coker. Call 570-752-5141.
We'd like to thank Service Electric in Wilkes-Barre for all their cooperation in allowing us to be live in your homes tonight for this District 2 AAA Championship. The Comets go 3 plays, 43 yards in minute 22. Shalowski from 34 yards out from Jay Popson, 21-7. But the kickoff back to the 25 as Crestwood was called for a celebration penalty after the touchdown. So the Bulldogs have an opportunity to get some great field position here with 4:43 left in the half.
They don't have to be in a real hurry, Marty. They have time. They have timeouts, plus they should have good field position.
Gendler squibs it, and it was down at the 40-yard line by Andrew Boberski.
Boberski downs it at the 40-yard line.
So the Bulldogs with 2 timeouts left, 4:43 left in the half, down 21-7, start from their own 40.
Interesting, Marty. People have talked about Crestwood. They're undefeated. They have rolled over every opponent except Berwick. It was a pretty close game in the first one. The question was, can they throw the ball? I think tonight they're answering that question.
Arner under center, and the Bulldogs will shift. Hellenthal, the tailback, and he'll get the carry. Hellenthal met in the backfield, dropped for a loss of about 2.
Berwick shifted, unbalanced, toss to Hellenthal up the right side, nothing there. We keep saying that when you look at the line of scrimmage, if there's defensive people up the field at the point of attack, it's tough to rush the ball. And that time, Hellenthal ended up with about a -2 rush.
Bobick and Blast combined on the tackle. Arner out of the gun, throws to his left, complete to Palermo. Palermo into Crestwood territory, and by that spot, he appears to have a Harry's You Pull It. Berwick first down.
I'll tell you 2 things. Arner made a nice throw on that out ball. Palermo did an excellent job turning back inside and then up the field. The yards after the catch are always important. That time it picked up a first down for the Bulldogs. Nice job by Palermo on the reception and the run after.
North Schuylkill is now on the board. They trail Northwestern Lehigh 14-7. Here are the Bulldogs trailing 21-7 with the 3.5 minutes remaining in the opening half of a 1st and 10 in Crestwood territory. Arner throws downfield looking for Force and just out of his reach, incomplete.
He had Force. Force was beyond the cornerback, running the route away from the safety. Ball just thrown a little bit beyond his reach. I'm sure we're going to see that play at some point again this evening. Good protection by Berwick. Arner having a good amount of time to make that throw.
Plenty of time left on the play clock as the Bulldogs come with the play from the sideline. 2nd and 10, ball at the Crestwood 49. Empty backfield behind Arner, 3 receivers to his right. Quick drop, throw, pass, and they're going to run a hook and lateral. This is Force down the sideline. Force is going to be tripped up inside the 25 at the 21. Good for a Harry's, you pull it. Bulldog, first down.
Excellent execution. Quick throw.
21-yard line.
Excellent execution. Palermo with the catch and then the pitch. Big yardage. We talked about Berwick having time here. They have 3:16 left.
21-yard line.
2 timeouts. That's the kind of play that'll keep a defense off balance.
First and 10 from the 21. And some confusion as looks like the Bulldogs were going to shift, but somebody went forward. So it'll become a 1st and 15 from the 26.
You know, when you do that, Marty, there's always that chance you either have somebody down in a 3-point stance. Once they're in that 3-point stance in the interior line, they can't move. And all of a sudden they come up or else they start to go forward. And that's what happened. Berwick now makes it the 1st and 15.
And approaching that sideline, and a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. They trail 21-7.
The Marriott Fairfield Inn and Suites of Hazleton awaits you. Our Fairfield Inn provides you with just the travel experience you're looking for. Meeting room space, jacuzzi suites, indoor pool, whirlpool, and dry sauna. The Residence Inn is perfect for temporary housing in the greater Hazleton area. An all-suite property with evening reception, sport court, fire pit, and outdoor grill area. At the Hampton Inn, enjoy our on-site lounge and restaurant, outdoor pool with spacious deck and spectacular valley views, and a hot breakfast daily. Whichever property you choose, you can be certain of clean, modern facilities, friendly staff, and impeccable service.
Summer's almost over, but the fall savings are just beginning at Bedrock Gardens. Now is the time to purchase your patio furniture, fire pits, and hardscape materials for next spring. Stop in and save. Let them help you plan your yard improvement projects for next spring. Bedrock Gardens, locally owned and operated. Stop in and save today.
After the Berwick timeout, they'll have 1 remaining with 3:16 left on the Lenahan and Dempsey second quarter scoreboard in this District 2 AAA Championship. Crestwood leading the Bulldogs 21-7, but Berwick on the move. They'll have a 1st and 15 from the Comet 26.
Berwick on the right hash. Andrew Force has been a prime receiver for them all year, so Crestwood has to respect Force as he goes wide left.
Talanka in motion out of the backfield. Arner under pressure, and he is brought down for a sack.
What he was looking for, Marty, was
tackled by number 13.
Randy Miller had lined up as an inside receiver or tight end. They had Wigan and Force left, then the motion, wanted to hit Wigan up the field, but Crestwood does a very good job getting to Arner very quickly, so they had no chance to make that throw.
26-yard line.
Can't give credit for a sack as Arner got back to the line of scrimmage. Bobick, though, with the pressure, made the tackle.
And I didn't notice, but I think that probably the tight end was banged at the line of scrimmage, which always helps.
Arner across the middle, caught, complete.
Arner
Roberts
complete to number 99.
With the catch, he's down inside the 15 to the 14.
14-yard line.
3rd down and about 3 as the Bulldogs enter the Bear Chrysler Dodge Jeep red zone.
I'll tell you what, Marty, Roberts made a great catch because there was a lot of activity right near him, tackled right after he caught the ball. But Berwick now looking at 2 downs here. They have a 3rd and 3. 1:55 and 1 timeout left.
Ball marked at the Crestwood 14. Arner out of the gun. Rolls right. Looking. Throws. Incomplete. Knocked away by Lance Blass.
I'll tell you what, Blass did a great job on pass defense there. Excellent job. He got his hand in there. 6'1", about 180-pound sophomore for Crestwood. Excellent job on pass defense. Arner wanted to make that throw right at the sideline as Berwick calls their last time out.
Take their last time out with a big 4th down coming. We'll keep it here as they trail 21-7. While we have a moment, would love to thank the Third Base Luncheonette located just off of 9th Street in Hazleton for supplying our crew meal, not only tonight, but all season long and for so many seasons here on WILN. The Third Base Luncheonette located next to the old Hazleton High School, known as the Castle, and for the greatest testimonial on television. Coach DeMelfi, what do you have to say about a Third Base Luncheonette hoagie?
I've said it through the regular season. I'll say it in the playoffs. Nobody, and I mean nobody, beats a third base hoagie.
And that is why that is the greatest testimonial you'll hear on television today. Thank you to the Third Base Luncheonette. And Coach, thank you. As the Bulldogs come out of their final time out of this opening half, 4th and 3 at the Crestwood 14.
You talk about big plays early on. This has to be one of them. 4th and 3. As you mentioned, they have no timeouts left. There's 1:41 left.
Because here's the thing, if the Bulldogs score here, remember they'll get the ball to start the second half. Arner looking back left. Looking for Labaugh, just out of his reach, incomplete.
Berwick, everything right side. Labaugh came back with the route. Looked like he had a little room. Arner just couldn't drop it in there. Here you're going to see it. You see that motion to the right side. Arner pulls up, and then he has to drop that ball in there, just out of Labaugh's reach.
So now Crestwood with 1:35 remaining. They have all 3 timeouts. We'll see how Coach Myers elects to play it here. For the Eigeldinger. And Eigeldinger will get across the 15 to the 17 for a gain of 3. Berwick out of timeouts. They can't stop the clock, so it looks like Crestwood very deliberate here. They may like to take this 14-point lead to the locker room.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to be in a hurry, although they could take a shot down the field with Schalowski, shown that he's a dangerous receiver. The last play, McMillan did a nice job defensively for the Bulldogs. As you mentioned, Marty, Crestwood in no hurry to get to the line of scrimmage.
And on this carry, it was Kalu on the inside handoff for a short gain. 3rd down coming up. Clock continues to run. We'll see when they'll spot the football.
McMillan again on that tackle. Hasn't played a lot for the Bulldogs, but the last couple of games has come up pretty big. And now we have a timeout by the official.
They may not have started the play clock when they marked the ball ready for play. Because technically the play clock never started, so technically Crestwood didn't have to run another play, but I do think they set the ball in for play before the clocks reached the 25-second mark, so they're going to reset the game clock and probably start both of them on the referee signal. 27 seconds now on the clock, so Crestwood will have to run another play here before halftime. And once again, maybe there's a problem with the play clock. Now it starts. But as we mentioned, even if the Comets don't pick up the first down here, Berwick cannot stop the clock, as Eicheldinger will get the carry, and Eicheldinger will be brought down near the 20, and time will run out. The 11-0 Crestwood Comets are a half of way from being District 2 AAA champions, as at the half, they lead the Bulldogs of Berwick by a score of 21-7. Coming up at the half, we'll hear from the Berwick High School Marching Band. Get a look at Jim Burns' halftime stats. Look at first half highlights. And on the Lenahan and Dempsey halftime scoreboard, Crestwood 21, Berwick 7. You're watching the District 2 AAA Championship live right here on WILN.
Bear Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Berwick is a proud supporter of Berwick Bulldogs football. Check out this month-long special at Bear, an all-new Chrysler 200 Limited for only $20,888. Bear says, go Dogs!
It's Serta's biggest mattress savings of the year. Get up to $1,300 instant savings on iComfort or iSeries mattress sets, featuring the latest in technology for ultimate comfort. Or choose this Hot Buy Perfect Sleeper pillow top mattress for just $399. Hurry, these big savings end soon.
Stop in and shop 5 floors of furniture, appliances, and mattresses. Visit grayfurniture.com.
We welcome you back to Crestwood High School in the District 2 AAA Championship. The Comets of Crestwood leading Berwick by a score of 21-7. A pair of touchdowns credited to Jay Popson, 1 rushing, 1 throwing. That's the difference in this ball game, as Crestwood leads it by 14, 21-7. Currently setting up on the field on this cold night here in Mountaintop is the Berwick Area High School Marching Band, and they are moments away from their halftime performance. We'll be sending it down when they're ready for some of this halftime performance on this district championship night here in Mountaintop. That has the Comets in front 21-7. And it looks like they're ready. Let's head down field level. Here is the Berwick Area High School Marching Band. That has been the Berwick Area High School Marching Band with their halftime performance. With the score at the half in this District 2 AAA Championship. On the Lenahan and Dempsey halftime scoreboard, Crestwood leading the Bulldogs 21-7. Coming up, we'll look at Jim Burns' halftime stats and first half highlights and more as we get you set for third quarter action. You're watching the District Championships on WILN.
Why call Lenahan and Dempsey after a serious injury?
The answer is simple. Results matter, credentials matter, resources matter. We've won millions and millions for our injured clients. We have the highest possible ratings from judges and fellow lawyers. We have the financial resources to back your case. Lenahan and Dempsey. Results, credentials, resources.
Bear Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Berwick is a proud supporter of Berwick Bulldogs football. Check out this month-long special at Bear, an all-new Chrysler 200 Limited for only $20,888. Bear says, go Dogs!
Oh, this is the life.
Yep. Come on, fathead, you're blocking the sun.
Yeah.
Unlike you slackers, I'll be back on top in no time.
Yeah, that's what I thought 40 years ago. Kid, you can't compete with cable. They have on-demand, high-speed internet and unlimited calling.
They can do all that?
Yeah, and for less money.
Pass the sunblock.
The Marriott Fairfield Inn and Suites of Hazleton awaits you. Our Fairfield Inn provides you with just the travel experience you're looking for. Meeting room space, jacuzzi suites, indoor pool, whirlpool, and dry sauna. The Residence Inn is perfect for temporary housing in the greater Hazleton area. An all-suite property with evening reception, sport court, fire pit, and outdoor grill area. At the Hampton Inn, enjoy our on-site lounge and restaurant, outdoor pool with spacious deck, and spectacular valley views, and a hot breakfast daily. Whichever property you choose, you can be certain of clean, modern facilities, friendly staff, and impeccable service.
I'm your hot water heater. You hardly know I exist. Well, that's too bad. Because if my pressure relief valve gets stuck... We hot water heaters can transform into rocket-propelled wrecking balls. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, it's your bank account that might explode. So get Allstate.
Your local Allstate agent in Berwick is Maureen Coker. Call 570-752-5141.
Why do the dirty work when Ron Meyer's well and water drilling systems can take care of it for you?
They bring over 150 years of combined experience to every job. They handle it all, including well drilling, water pumps, softeners, filters, water tanks, UV systems, and much more. They can recommend and install any type of equipment that is necessary to treat your water. For more information on what they can do for you, call 570-868-5168.
The annual Sounds of the Season concert will be held December 6th at the Alice C. Wiltsey Performing Arts Center. Ring in the holidays with performances by the Hazleton Philharmonic Orchestra under the direction of Robert Lagana, the Hazleton Philharmonic Big Band Sound, the Freeland Community Choir directed by Jackie Wetzel, and soprano soloist Sarah Gardner. Doors open at 6 p.m. Advance tickets are $10 for adults, $5 for children. Sounds of the Season, Ring in the Holidays is brought to you by these fine sponsors.
We welcome you back to Crestwood High School at the half in the District 2 AAA Championship. The Comets leading the Bulldogs of Berwick 21-7 on the Lenahan and Dempsey halftime scoreboard. And we are moments away from getting a look at halftime stats compiled by our very own Jim Burns. And here they are now, brought to you by Lenahan and Dempsey.
Marty, looking at Berwick with 7 first downs, Crestwood with 8, 142 rushing for Crestwood, which you would expect with the rushing attack they have. Berwick has 27 yards rushing, 122 passing. Crestwood 64 yards passing, and they have 206 total yards for the Comets, 149 total yards for the Bulldogs. 1 turnover, big one for Berwick, the fumble at about the 6-yard line. Crestwood does not have any turnovers. 1 penalty, 5 yards for the Bulldogs. 6 penalties, 55 yards for the Comets. Crestwood up 21-7.
And those halftime stats compiled by Jim Burns and brought to you by Lenahan and Dempsey. And as you mentioned, Joe, the turnover was the big stat on that board. There, we're going to get a look at opening half highlights. We'll start off on a 4th and 1 on the opening possession of the game. Frank Eigeldinger gets through the first line of defense, and he'll go 43 yards. When 9:31 left in the opening quarter, the Comets led 7-0. Then the Bulldogs on the move. Talanka inside the 15 has it stripped away, would be recovered by Andrew Chang, and the Comets would get it at their own 14. After a loss of 5, Popson gets a great block from Eigeldinger. And watch this catch by Connor Shalosky out near the 40-yard line. That would help set up this 12-play, 86-yard drive. Popson weaving his way inside the 35-yard line for a first down. And here on this carry, goes in and out of traffic and gets himself all the way down to the 2-yard line. And that would cap that 12-play, 86-yard drive that took 4:48 off the clock. Popson from 2 yards out put the Comets up 14-0. But the Bulldogs would answer quickly. A 2-play, 63-yard drive, 1:01 off the clock. Here Dallas Arner found Robbie Palermo from 65 yards out, and Palermo would run it in for the first Berwick score of the night. They trailed 14-7. But the Comets would come back. This Tanner Kalu run would be brought back on a holding penalty, as you see the flag there, wiping out a Crestwood touchdown. But that did not deter the Comets. Popson from 34 yards out found Connor Shalosky in the end zone for the score, and the Comets would lead 21-7. And that is where we are at the half, with the Comets in front 21-7. We're going to take a break. Third quarter action coming up next in this District 2 AAA Championship. Comets lead it 21-7.
Bear Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Berwick is a proud supporter of Berwick Bulldogs football. Check out this month-long special at Bear, an all-new Chrysler 200 Limited for only $20,888. Bear says, go Dogs!
The Medicine Shop in Berwick, your hometown pharmacy. What a pharmacy was meant to be. The old-fashioned corner drugstore, a family tradition, and a dedicated, experienced staff treating you with personalized and caring service. Personal prescription consultation, blood screening, cholesterol checks, and many more healthcare screenings, plus complete Medicare payment on all covered items, including diabetic supplies. No need for mail order, free delivery to your front door. The Medicine Shop in Berwick.
Why should you choose Penn State Hazleton?
We have new scholarship money.
There's no application fee.
When you visit campus.
Opportunities to do research. Students are scoring internships
All over the country.
You can start here and finish here.
Or at another Penn State campus. We have fun.
We have the Lion.
Penn State is ranked #1 by corporate recruiters.
We have the largest alumni network
in the world.
It's your time.
Penn State.
Penn State lives here.
Check us out at psu.edu/visit Hazleton.
Welcome to Fairway Chevrolet, Pennsylvania's #1 truck dealer. From the longest lasting, most dependable full-size pickup, the tough all-new Silverado, to the rugged 3500 Chevy dump truck, Fairway has your truck. Express cargo van, 2500 utility, 3500 cube, 3500 cube utility with service body, or we'll upfit any body style to meet your needs. Sales, service, or parts, make no mistake about it, Fairway Chevrolet is Pennsylvania's #1 truck dealer.
Sometimes things happen, and when they do, visit Harry's You Pull It. With the largest selection of parts and the best pricing, Harry's is the choice for your auto project. Whether it's a hobby or necessity, pull the parts you need for your next auto project at Harry's You Pull It. When you need to work on your car, visit Harry's You Pull It, with locations in Pennsburg, Allentown, and Hazleton. Online at WeGotUsed.com.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
We'd like to welcome you back to Crestwood in this District 2 AAA Championship on WILN. It's brought to you by Lenahan and Dempsey, Service Electric Wilkes-Barre, Harry's You Pull It, and Bear Chrysler Jeep Dodge in Berwick. And at the half, the Crestwood Comets leading the Bulldogs 21-7 on the Lenahan and Dempsey scoreboard. Both teams back on the field, just about set for third quarter action. Thank you for joining us here on WILN. I'm Marty Burns, joined by Joe DeMelfi. On the sidelines, Gabriella Justin, Joe Flanagan, Jim Burns on the stats. Some other playoff action. Northwestern Lehigh leading North Schuylkill 21-7. Easton leading Freedom 21-0. And Old Forge, another District 2 championship play, leading Susquehanna 15-0. Some individual stats from that opening half. Nate Talanka, 6 carries, 18 yards for the Bulldogs. Nick Talanka, Nate Machuga, 2 carries, 12 yards. Dallas Arners, 5 of 11 passing for 122 yards and a touchdown. That went to Robbie Palermo, 3 catches, 82 yards. Andrew Forrest, officially only 1 catch, but 28 yards, 24 of those coming on the hook and ladder. For Crestwood, Frank Heigeldinger, 12 carries, 85 yards and a touchdown. Jay Popson, 5 carries, 33 yards and a touchdown. Tanner Kalu, 4 carries, 16 yards. Matt Bobick, 2 carries, 8 yards. Popson, 2 of 5 passing for 64 yards and a touchdown. Both of those to Connor Shalosky. Time possession advantage to the Comets, 12:42 to 11:18. And the Comets have run 2 more plays, 28-26. With all that being said, Joe, it's a 21-7 game. Bulldogs will get the ball to start this second half. I don't think it's too big to say that this is a crucial drive in this ballgame.
I think it is. I think one of the things Berwick needs to do is obviously move the football, try to come up with some points. I get back to Crestwood for just a second, Marty. We talk about their rushing game, which is a very good, big part of their offense. But I'll tell you what, they've shown tonight that when they have to,
they can throw the football. Shalowski is a very, very good receiver. Popson can get the ball there. And they went to maximum protection when he threw the touchdown pass, when Popson threw it to Shalowski. So I think that Crestwood has shown us that their offense is balanced, although they've only thrown it 5 times. But a couple of those passes, one for touchdown, another big one to Shalowski when Eigeldinger made the block.
Crestwood in the red will be going from left to right on your screen to start this third quarter. Gendler on to kick it away. Machuga and Wiegand back deep for the Bulldogs. And the second half underway. Gendler with a short kick that Machuga will take at the 16. He's across the 30. And Machuga out across the 35-yard line to about the 37. Nice return for Machuga, and the Bulldogs get good starting field position, down by 14 on the Lenahan and Dempsey third quarter scoreboard.
Machuga had about 400 yards rushing, 400 plus yards rushing this year. Has been an important part of this Berwick offense as they line up to start this series at the beginning of the third quarter. As you said, Marty, need to move the football.
First and 10 Bulldogs. Arner under center. He'll hand it off. This is Talanka with a hard run out across the 40 to the 42, a gain of about 5.
Talanka does a nice job going from the right side and moving to the left side, finding a little bit of a hole, and picks up good yardage on the first down.
From the 43-yard line.
I'd like to remind you that all the sponsors you see and hear tonight here on WYLN, please sponsor them when you're available, because without our sponsorship tonight, we would not be able to present tonight's District 2 AAA Championship here on WYLN. So all the sponsors you hear and see on tonight's broadcast, please do business with them, because without them, we would not be here tonight. Second down and 4 for the Bulldogs from the 43. Arner keeps. Arner is going to be brought down just shy of the first down by about 2 yards at the 45.
Make the fake off the right side. Been a staple. That play has been a staple of Coach Curry's offense. That time, Arner picked up about 3, so we're looking at 3rd and short for the Bulldogs.
Tail end of the football touching the 45. 3rd and a short 2. Talanka gets the carry. He's got the first down and more. He's in open field. Talanka inside the 35. He's got one man to beat. Talanka trying to beat Chang. Chang will knock him out of bounds inside the 10, but not before a big gain by Talanka. Gets the Bulldogs a Harry's you pull it. First down.
Dive play right side. Are you going to see it? They brought the 2 up backs over to the left, almost like a trap play with them. Talanka is able to pick up big yardage.
After the 42-yard gain, the Bulldogs in the Bear Chrysler Jeep Dodge red zone.
Good job by the 2 up backs as they went right to left and made those blocks.
Talanka is going to be marked just shy of the goal line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Stopped at the 1-yard line.
Here you see Talanka again banging her.
I'll tell you, credit Eigeldinger, because I thought Talanka had that hole, and Eigeldinger bobbled it up quick and held him shy of the touchdown.
Stepped up, made a good tackle right at the goal line, forcing Talanka back.
Now this ball looks to be inside the 1, Joe. Do you even mess around, or does Arner get the push here from under center? They're going to hand it off, and this is Talanka They're going to mark him shy of the goal line.
He landed on his back, Marty, and the ball was not over the goal line, so the mark will be right at the goal line without the ball being over. The big, and here you see it. Instead of falling forward,
most of his body was in the end zone, but the ball was in his right hand that was not in the end zone. So 3rd and goal, inside the 1. Talanka again, behind Arner. Whistle stopped the play. Flag is down. Whistles before the play. And it's offsides against the defense. You're just going to move it a little bit further inside the 1.
if it's 2 inches, they move it to 1 inch, half the distance. Berwick ran a dive play. Let's see if they go back to that.
3rd and goal. Talanka spins, and this time he's in. Touchdown, Berwick.
Here you see Talanka does a nice job making himself small, going sideways, getting that ball into the end zone.
21st rushing touchdown on the year for Talanka. Olivia Seeley on to try to make this a 7-point game. Movement up front, and this may be against Crestwood. So half the distance. We've seen it in the past. Does Coach Curry maybe go for 2 here?
Offsides against the Comets.
And that looks like...
So it'll be at the 1.5, and it looks like the offense will come on to go for 2.
Bulldogs have elected now to go for 2.
Arner under center. Talanka, the carry, bottled up, shy of the goal line, no good. 8:38 left in the 3rd. Crestwood 21, Berwick 13.
Why call Lenahan and Dempsey after a serious injury?
The answer is simple. Results matter, credentials matter, resources matter. We have won millions and millions for our injured clients. We have the highest possible ratings from judges and fellow lawyers. We have the financial resources to back your case. Lenahan and Dempsey. Results, credentials, resources.
Bear Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Berwick is a proud supporter of Berwick Bulldogs football. Check out this month-long special at Bear, an all-new Chrysler 200 Limited for only $20,888. Bear says, go Dogs!
Shaney's Photography salutes all of the student athletes, especially senior photography clients Matt Bolbeck and Matt McDonald, who play for this year's undefeated Crestwood Comets. Congratulations, guys, from Shaney's Photography.
We welcome you back to Crestwood on the Lenahan and Dempsey scoreboard. Mentioned the Bulldogs need to come out and get something done with that opening possession. They go 6 plays, 63 yards, and 322. Talanka from 1 yard out. He carried it 5 times for 61 yards on that drive, including a 42-yard run. But his 2-point run, saw it as we went to break on the replay. Frank Eigeldinger with another big play defensively to keep Talanka out of the end zone for 2. This is Popson on the kickoff return, and he slips down at about the 27-yard line. So that's where Crestwood will start, 1st and 10. But how about the night of Frank Eigeldinger? He's been doing it all, blocking, running, and defensively.
Playing that linebacker position very well. He stepped up and met the ball carrier in the hole in a 2-point conversion try by the Bulldogs. So Crestwood up by 8, 21-13, and 8:32 left, 3rd quarter. But Berwick answered when they had to, Marty.
They came up with a big touchdown, ran that counter-type play with two blockers out in front of them, and see what the Comets can do now as they're going to try to go downfield early.
Eicheldinger with a halfback pass was looking for Shalosky. Andrus was not fooled. He was closest to the pass than Shalosky. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Shalosky came out, tried to shadow Andrus like he was going to block him, but Andrus didn't have any part of it. He kept his depth. So that pass, halfback pass, goes incomplete.
So 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Direct snap to Eicheldinger. Cuts it back to the left side. Eicheldinger in the open field. He's in the Berwick territory. He's got one man to beat. Eicheldinger down the sideline. He's going to go. Touchdown, Crestwood. 73 yards for Frank Eicheldinger.
Almost like a counter play. I don't know if we're going to get a chance to see that. Here you see, he takes a step to the right and then follows blockers up the field. And then takes, as I said, his speed is very sneaky. He's able to get the ball to the sideline and up the field for the touchdown.
Well, we talked about Berwick's answer. Champions come back, answer when they have to, and Crestwood got a big touchdown run from Eicheldinger after he came up with the big play on the 2-point conversion. They have a chance to make this a 15-point game. Chang gets the hold down. Keenan's kick is up, and it is good. 8:12 left in the third. Crestwood leads it 28-13.
Oh, I love this movie. The killer is calling from a cell phone in the closet
Funny anymore.
behind her. Watch this part, watch this part. Are you watching? Remember that guy. What? Where are you going?
Get Service Electric View Now movie service so you can watch what you want with who you want. Included free with our ultimate digital package.
Oscar, is that you?
Boom.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
Mentioned Berwick coming out, getting a score on the opening possession of the third quarter. Comets answer quickly. 2 plays, 73 yards, 26 seconds off the clock. Eicheldinger from 73 yards out, his second touchdown on the night. Comets now up 28-13.
I'll tell you what, Eicheldinger did a great job, but we'd be remiss if we didn't mention Koch, Moran, Keita, Kintz, Hess, and Petro. That's the offensive line for Crestwood. They have done an excellent job tonight. Anytime you can rush the ball like Crestwood does, you have to do it up front, and you have to be able to block people. And the Comets definitely have done that all year long.
Gendler with a squib kick hits one of the up men, and Crestwood recovers at midfield. Gendler recovers for the Comets. They'll take over at midfield.
Tell you what happened. The Berwick player up front tried to dance away from it, caught it on the ball, hit his foot, and bounced back to Crestwood. So the Comets recover that kick. Was not an onside kick. He wanted to bang it on the ground. Here you see it. There, hit the Berwick player in the foot and bounced back toward the Comets.
Going to have a substitution violation as a late Comet left the huddle, so it'll be a 1st and 15 coming up for the Comets. We like to remind you that the District 2 AAA Championship on WYLN is brought to you by Blabaz Auto Repair at 1660 Salem Boulevard in Berwick. They're a proud supporter of the Berwick football program and wish them the best of luck in tonight's game. Waba's Auto Repair. Ball's loose.
Fumble on the play.
We'll wait for the official word. Berwick players signaling they got it. Eigeldinger was hit and the ball popped up in the air.
I'll tell you what, Kyle McMillan, like a bullet, off the corner, and he just stuck his helmet right on the ball. Berwick did not come up with the fumble.
Joey Petro with great hustle made the recovery for Crestwood. So it'll be a 2nd and 11 from the 49. This will be Popson. Popson, a limited gain of maybe about a yard to midfield.
Left side, Berwick again playing well on defense. Here you see, right there was McMillan with the big hit on that ball. It came up.
Gain of 2 on the
Crestwood
play.
recovered
3rd and 10 now
their
for
own
the Comets
fumble.
from the 50.
Comets looking at a 3rd and 10.
We've seen a lot of Eigeldinger tonight, but we've also seen a lot of Kyle McMillan wearing number 90 for Berwick defensively.
Played very well defensively. Come up with some nice plays for the Bulldogs.
3rd down and 10 from midfield. Pops in the pass. Throws downfield for Shaloski. He got it! Inside the 15! For a Crestwood Harris first down.
I'll tell you what, Marty, that is a case of throw it up there and let the athlete, Berwick had very good coverage. Shaloski just made a great catch on the ball.
That reception of 36 yards gives Shaloski 3 receptions, 100 yards, and a touchdown.
Andrus with good coverage, but Shaloski just made the play on the ball.
In the Bear Chrysler Dodge Jeep red zone. Eigeldinger gets down to the 10 for a gain of 5.
You know, we saw Crestwood against Abingdon Heights in his 2nd game. I talked briefly about Shaloski because they weren't throwing the ball a lot. We liked him. We thought he had good athletic ability. That right there was a play where he used his athletic ability to make the catch. Like I said, Andrus had pretty good coverage on him.
Popson this time. He'll be tackled
on the keeper,
by Miller
97,
after a gain of maybe a yard.
Randy Miller, nice tackle right at the
short gain on the play.
knees, and he brings Popson down, forcing a 3rd down.
3rd and 5 now for the Comets.
Third down and a short 6 for the Comets. Ball just inside the 10. This will be Bobick. Bobick lowers his shoulder. He'll be brought down shy of the 5. 4th and short coming up for the Comets. Making the tackle with Sean McCole.
Pickup of 4 on the play.
We talked about Bobick being a power type runner. That time he takes it off the right side.
Bring up 4th and a yard.
Out of that direct snap.
From the 5.5 yard line for the Comets.
Popson to the right side. It's going to depend on the spot.
It's going to be interesting because
Popson on the carry, knocked out by number 4, Nick Koch for
Koch and Roberts forced them out of bounds, and they get a big stop defensively on downs.
Coach Myers, I can't be happy with that because that's not the place where you want to give the ball up. They tried to go right side. The Bulldogs did a great job getting to the ball and knocking Popson out of bounds to force the turnover on downs. Berwick will start their offense at the 5-yard line, down by 15.
So 1st and 10, just shy of the 5. Empty backfield. Arner to pass, looking for Force. He's got him. Andrew Force into Crestwood territory. He's inside the 30. Force is going to go all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Berwick.
95 yards.
I'll tell you what, Marty. You talk about a big turn of events. Credit Berwick's defense for a great stop. Then let's go flop the offense. Credit Arner getting a very nice throw to Forrest, who beat the secondary. Touchdown for the Bulldogs. All of a sudden, it could have been a 34-13 game. We're going to have one score difference. Big play by the Bulldogs.
Seeley to attempt
Seeley looking to make this an 8-point game. The hold is down. The kick is up and no good. So with 4:10 left in the third, Crestwood's lead down to 9.
And Berwick
19. Sometimes things happen, and when they do, visit Harry's You Pull It. With the largest selection of parts and the best pricing, Harry's is the choice for your auto project. Whether it's a hobby or necessity, pull the parts you need for your next auto project at Harry's You Pull It. When you need to work on your car, visit Harry's You Pull It, with locations in Pennsburg, Allentown, and Hazleton. Online at WeGotUsed.com.
Bear Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Berwick is a proud supporter of Berwick Bulldogs football. Check out this month-long special at Bear, an all-new Chrysler 200 Limited for only $20,888. Bear says, go Dogs!
At the Hinckley Funeral Home, you're treated like family, with compassion every step of the way. The Hinckley Funeral Home, 1024 North Market Street, Berwick. Call 570-752-3805.
What a course of events on the Lenahan and Dempsey scoreboard. 9-point game when it looked like Crestwood was going to try to go for a 3-score lead. Berwick defense holds on downs. One play, 95 yards. Arner to Force, taking 14 seconds. Point after was no good. 28-19, Crestwood in front. Seeley with the kickoff. Taken at the 21 by Blass. Blass looking for some room on the near sideline. And he gets strung out, and he'll be tackled at the 26. McCall and Alex Koch on the tackle.
Good coverage by the Berwick kickoff team.
Some more updates. Easton now leading Freedom 28-0. Northwestern Lehigh leading North Schuylkill 21-13. Here, Crestwood leading Berwick with 3:59 left in the third. 28-19. 1st and 10 from the Crestwood 27. Direct snap to Eigeldinger. Eigeldinger is going to be brought down out near the 30 for a game of about 3 or 4.
Crestwood up by 9. So we're looking at a 2-score ball game at this point. Eigeldinger picks up decent yardage right side on that first down.
On the Lenahan and Dempsey third quarter scoreboard, under 3.5 minutes remaining. Crestwood up 9. 2nd and 6. This is Eigeldinger. And the Bulldogs beat him in the front, bring him down, leading the charge, defensive tackle Max Jones.
Jones was up the field. Eicheldinger again took a short step right side, tried to go back to his left. Nothing there. That was the same play that Eicheldinger scored on previous series, and here you see it. But that time closed off by Jones and a host of Berwick defenders.
So a gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 4 from the 33. Popson, quick drop pass, incomplete, miscommunication there. He thought Shalosky was going to come with a stop, and Shalosky went with a go.
I'll tell you what, Popson wanted to throw for the first down. Don't know what happened with the Shalosky route, but he tried to go up the field, and Popson made the throw for the first down. Incomplete. Comets 3 and out. One of the few times tonight they're 3 and out.
Popson gets away the punt. Overforces head, taking a Crestwood roll inside the 10, and it'll come to a stop just shy of the 5. That's where the Bulldogs take over, down 9. We'd like to remind you the District 2 AAA playoffs brought to you by Crestwood Pharmacy at 10 South Mountain Boulevard in Mountaintop. Offers fast, friendly, and personal service for all your pharmacy needs. They are proud to support Crestwood Comets football and wish them the best of luck in their postseason. Crestwood Pharmacy. I'd like to remind you, coming up at the end of tonight's District 2 championship game, Joe and I will select a Fairway Motors player of the game.
Looked like Forrest wanted to field that and changed his mind at the last second. The ball rolled down to the 6.
Ended up being a 61-yard punt. Arner back to pass, feeling pressure. He's going to be sacked back at the 3.
Sacked because of very, very good coverage there. That time, Crestwood secondary up to the challenge. Berwick tried a 2-man route. Nothing there, so Arner took the sack.
Spengner and Cordero combine on the sack. Loss of about 2, back to the 3.
2nd and 13 now for the Bulldogs.
Another district championship action. Old Forge looks to be on their way to another district title, leading Susquehanna 22-0. Here in AAA, Crestwood has their lead down to 9, 28-19, under a minute and a half remaining in the 3rd. Arner being pressured, throws across the middle, complete to Palermo. He's out to about the 18-yard line. Good for a Harry's, you pull it. Berwick first down.
2 things. Arner did a nice job going to his right, nothing there. Step back to his left. Threw the ball to Palermo, who made a great catch because the ball was behind him. He brought it down for the first down.
10 from the 19-yard line.
Gain of 16 on the play. Has it at the 19 of Berwick. Clock approaching a minute remaining in the 3rd on the Lenahan and Dempsey scoreboard. Crestwood 28, Berwick 19. Machuga cuts it back to the middle. And he appears to get back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
Nothing there. Machuga wanted to bounce it outside. Didn't have anything outside, so turned it back up the field. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Tackled by the Comets, number 65.
The pass to Palermo was a intermediate 10 to 15-yard range. Berwick's been going downtown with the ball, so that time Arner did a nice job of escaping a sack and making the throw to Palermo.
What could be the last play of the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. Arner under pressure, throws deep downfield for Force. Got him! Force brought down inside the Crestwood 45 to the 41. Good for a Berwick. Harry's, you pull it, first down.
Credit Berwick's offensive line, had some time to throw it. Arner with the fake took care of the ball. There you see it. Berwick did a nice job. Force turns the body, make the catch. Again, good athlete making a play on the ball.
Looks like Coach Curry will not rush another play here in the 3rd. Clock winds down to 0. Through 3 in this District 2 AAA championship. Crestwood 28, Berwick 19. You're watching live high school football on WILN. Fourth quarter action up next.
Welcome to Fairway Chevrolet, Pennsylvania's #1 truck dealer. From the longest lasting, most dependable full-size pickup, the tough all-new Silverado, to the rugged 3500 Chevy dump truck, Fairway has your truck. Express cargo van, 2500 utility, 3500 cube, 3500 cube utility with service body, or we'll upfit any body style to meet your needs. Sales, service, or parts, make no mistake about it, Fairway Chevrolet is Pennsylvania's #1 truck dealer.
Why should you choose Penn State Hazleton?
We have new scholarship money.
There's no application fee.
When you visit campus.
Opportunities to do research. Students are scoring internships
All over the country.
You can start here and finish here.
Or at another Penn State campus. We have fun.
We have the Lion.
Penn State is ranked #1 by corporate recruiters.
We have the largest alumni network
In the world.
It's your time.
Penn State
Penn State lives here.
Check us out at psu.edu/visit Hazleton.
We welcome you back to Mountaintop. Start of the fourth quarter. Berwick on the move, down 9. How about this Bulldog passing game? Arner, 8 of 14, 273 yards, 2 touchdowns. Force has come alive in this third quarter. 3 receptions, 163 yards, and a touchdown. Palermo, 4 receptions, 98 yards for the other touchdown. Here comes the running game of Machuga. He's inside the 35 to the 34 after a gain of 7 on first down.
Again, Bulldog offensive line doing a nice job blocking up front. We talked about Arner. He has improved as the year's gone on. And tonight has thrown for some big passes for good yardage.
After the 7-yard run, 2nd and 3 for the Bulldogs. Arner keeps it himself. Flag is down. Arner got maybe a yard. But we'll see what Paul Sheehan found, and it's a penalty against the Bulldogs.
They had a hold at the point of attack. So the Bulldogs will be moved back.
Crestwood will take the penalty. March it back to the 44, making it 2nd and 13.
To the 44-yard line. 2nd.
Like to remind you, coming up at the end of tonight's game, Joe and I will select a Fairway Motors player of the game.
From the Comet 44.
Empty backfield. Receivers to the top of your screen. Arner looks that way. Throws downfield into double coverage, incomplete. Looking for Force.
One-man pattern, maximum protection. Arner tried to get to Force on a post, but nothing there. Good job by the Crestwood secondary, latching on the post.
It'll bring up a 3rd down and 13 from the Crestwood 44.
Again, down the field.
3rd and 13.
Intermediate range, 10 to 12 to 15 yards. Make the throw and see if the receiver can pick it up after the catch. The first down.
Arner out of the gun. Wiegand in motion. He'll fake to him. Arner looks across the middle for Palermo. Almost picked off. Macri on the coverage.
Yeah,
excuse me, I apologize. That was Matt McDonald.
McDonald on the coverage. Palermo was coming across on the route. Don't know whether he slowed the route down, but it was in that 10 to 15 yard range we were talking about. Incomplete. Bulldogs will look to punt it away.
Andreas in the punt for the Bulldogs.
Chang and Blast back deep for Crestwood, awaiting the Andrus punt. Corner kick. Going to take a nice Berwick roll out of bounds, and it'll be marked at the 10. So Crestwood will start there, 1st and 10. We'd like to remind you that the District 2 AAA Championship on WYLN is brought to you by Luigi's Pizza of Mountaintop. They're happy to support the Crestwood Comets in tonight's game for your Italian food favorites. Visit Luigi's Pizza at 166 South Mountain Boulevard in Mountaintop. Once again, just like to remind all you fans, we have an opportunity to support a lot of these businesses because without their support here tonight, we would not be able to bring you tonight's game. So please support the businesses you've seen and heard on tonight's broadcast. 1st and 10 Comets going from right to left on your screen. This is Eicheldinger. Eicheldinger lowers his shoulder, gets out across the 15 to about the 19 for a gain of about 9.
The other thing that makes Eicheldinger a very good runner, his balance. He's able to be forward and moving up the field. Tough to bring down. He's not an upright type runner. He has a little bit of a body lean. Tough to tackle.
Eicheldinger averaging exactly 10 yards a carry on the night. 18 carries, 180 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Not a bad night.
A lot of guys would like to have that as a career.
Yes.
2nd and 1 for the Comets. This time it's Popson. Popson gets out across the 20. Good enough for a Harry's You Pull It. Crestwood 1st down.
Crestwood, Marty, up by 9. Under 10 minutes left. Working on that running game. But again, Berwick cannot fall asleep in that secondary.
1st down.
Here you got to look at Greg Myers, and we've talked about it through this season. What a job he's done with this program. Here in his 11th year, at this point, 11-0.
Great job by the program. Anytime you can go 11-0, it's a great season.
This is Eicheldinger on the direct snap. Eicheldinger will get out to about the 29 for a gain of about 8 on 1st down. Another action, North Schuylkill trying to come all the way back, now trailing Northwestern Lehigh, 21-19.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Up to the Berwick defense now. They have played fairly well all night. Definitely an attacking type defense, and they've done that. They've had some people up the field making tackle with 8:50 left in the ball game. Cannot afford for the Comets to take a long drive here.
Popson cut it back. It'll be a new set of downs after he picks up the Harry's You Pull It. Crestwood 1st down.
The tackle for the Bulldogs takes it out to the 34-yard line, and a Comet 1st down.
Clock stopped to move the chains. 8:39 left in the 4th on the Lenahan and Dempsey scoreboard. Crestwood, that time away from being District 2 AAA champions for the first time in their history, leading 28-19.
Drive started at the 10-yard line, Marty. And moved it out to the 34 with 2 1st downs.
And again, direct snap, Eicheldinger straight up the middle. Eicheldinger brought down by Alex Koch, preventing an even bigger run, but it's still good for a Harry's You Pull It 1st down.
I'll tell you what, I keep talking about his running style. I don't know if we get a chance to see that again. We will. Great job by our cameraman. He takes the snap, he waits, he looks at the blocking, and then he knifes his way up the field. But I have to tell you, the fans are cheering for the Eicheldinger's 1,000 yards. 2,000, I'm sorry. His line has to be cheered also. I'll tell you what, you can't, without blocking, you don't do that type of rushing average.
And here on his 21st carry on the night, gets about 2 on the play. He's now got 203 yards and 2 touchdowns. In games like this, Joe, you look to your seniors for leadership. What a night by Frank Eicheldinger. And he's had a big night running the ball. But I remember you pointed out that big pass play in the first half when he had a key block and he's played very well defensively as well.
That time Kyle Pierce, who is one of the Berwick offensive linemen, is now on defense, made the tackle on Eigeldinger.
Second down and 8. Popson. He'll keep as he rolls left. He's in the Berwick territory and he's pushed out of bounds. Looks like they'll mark him at about the 48-yard line.
Nick Cope, good job coming up quickly, making that tackle.
I'll leave the Comets with a 3rd and 5.
Knocked out at the Berwick 49-yard line, brings up 3rd and 6. For
Big
the Comets.
3rd down play here. Big, strong defensive effort needed by the Bulldogs. Clock stopped because runner went out of bounds. Unbalanced right for Crestwood.
This will be Kalu. Kalu down the sideline, has a first down and more. Kalu inside the 10, touchdown Crestwood.
We've seen that play many, many times where Kalu comes from the right side, brings it back to the left side, and you can see the corner develop. Here you see it. Kalu, good blocking in front of him. Great block on the corner. Kalu turns it up for the touchdown. Great block on the corner by Crestwood.
Keenan on for the point after to make this a 16-point game.
Connor Keenan to attempt the point after.
It is down. Kick is up. It is good. 6:43 remaining in the ball game. Crestwood now leading it 35-19.
Details from a Linehan and Dempsey case.
Before a young crash victim came to Linehan and Dempsey, he was offered less than $10,000 by an insurance company to settle his case, and he almost took it. After he chose Linehan and Dempsey, I recovered the millions of dollars that were needed to care for him for the rest of his life. Just imagine where he'd be if he trusted that insurance company. Linehan and Dempsey, millions of dollars won for the seriously injured.
The Medicine Shop in Berwick, your hometown pharmacy. What a pharmacy was meant to be. The old-fashioned corner drugstore, a family tradition, and a dedicated, experienced staff treating you with personalized and caring service. Personal prescription consultation, blood screening, cholesterol checks, and many more healthcare screenings, plus complete Medicare payment on all covered items, including diabetic supplies. No need for mail order, free delivery to your front door. The Medicine Shop in Berwick.
We welcome you back to Crestwood High School. The Comets go on an 8-play, 90-yard drive, take 3:55 off the clock, all running plays. Kalu from 49 yards out on the touchdown has Crestwood in front by 16. The importance of that, Berwick in this last 6:43 needs 2 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions just to tie the game.
Tough position to be in. That play with Kalu coming back, we saw it against Abington Heights early in the year. Plus he has some blockers, linemen pulling. Excellent job by this Crestwood team. 90 yards, big drive.
Gendler to kick it away. Squibbing kick. Picked up by Berwick. This is Wiegand. And Wiegand will be brought down at the 31-yard line. Kalu and Kaminsky on the tackle. We head down to the sidelines to Gabriella.
Thank you, Marty. As we've seen tonight, Frank Eigeldinger of Crestwood is no stranger when it comes to having a great presence on the field. If they win tonight's game, not only will he be a part of the first team to win the district title at Crestwood, but he'll also graduate as Crestwood's all-time leading rusher. Back to you, Marty and Joe.
Thanks a lot, Gabriella, and she brings up a great point. As I mentioned, you get to games like this, you look for your senior leaders, and boy, has number 3 been one of those leaders tonight for Crestwood.
You know, and Crestwood has a good senior class here. You look at this this group: Koch, Moran up front, Eigeldinger, Pops, and
Arner kept it himself straight up the middle to the 36. Gain of about 4 on the play. And that time on the Lenahan and Dempsey scoreboard, the enemy of the Berwick Bulldogs, running and approaching 6:15 and counting left in the ball game.
yeah, you just don't want to throw it up, but I think now at this point, looking at 2 scores and 2 2-point extra points, you have to have a certain amount of urgency.
Arner is hit as he throws. And actually, they're going to call it a sack. Frank Cordero, who's done it for the last couple years, providing the pressure.
Well, I'll tell you what, Cordero came from the backside. Arner had a little bit of time to throw. Again, the Bulldogs trying to go downfield, 1001, 1002. Cordero comes from that backside up off of a block and makes the sack. Not only does that keep the clock running, no gain. So Berwick looking at a 3rd and about 9.
Some confusion. They bring the receivers to the top of your screen. They'll have to get them set before they snap the ball. Arner looks that way. Throws. Complete. That was Force. Good for Harry Jupulit. Berwick first down.
Good throw by Arner. Force knew where he had to be for the first down. Made the catch and picked the first down up. If you're a defensive back, you also have to know where that marker is so that you can pressure that receiver. But Force does an excellent job
on the play and a Berwick
right at the marker.
1st and 10 from the 33 for the Bulldogs.
Northwestern Lehigh now leading North Schuylkill 28-19. Old Forge, moments away from being district champions, leading 30-0. Here Crestwood, under 5 minutes away from being district champion. On first down, Arner, downfield, pass incomplete.
Looking for Force right on the sideline.
Fastball's incomplete.
Force looked like he was covered fairly well, and now we have
There is a penalty mark on the play.
Flag.
All the way back at the Berwick 48.
Sideline warning.
Sideline warning.
Against the Bulldogs.
At this point, just a warning. Next time will be a penalty. So the Bulldogs 2nd down and 10 from their 43.
2nd and 10 makes the offensive lineman's job a little harder now because the defense comes up the field very quickly.
He's got Palermo down the field. Palermo brought down near the 20. Touchdown saving tackle made by Blast.
Palermo with a good route. Free movement off the line of scrimmage, right behind the linebackers, in between the safeties, and picks up a big first down for the Bulldogs.
The Harry Jupulit first down gives Berwick a 1st and 10 at the Crestwood 21. How about this passing game? Palermo and Force, big parts of it, trying to keep Berwick in this game.
You see the fake keeps the defense honest a little. Palermo with a nice route straight down the field.
309 yards passing for Arner, but he's sacked here. Brought down by Bobick.
Bobick on the side.
I'll tell you what, Bobick came through with a big,
6 on the play.
sack from the defensive end position.
For the Bulldogs.
Again, Arner with some time to throw, couldn't find anybody, so credit the secondary with doing a nice job.
A loss of 7, but the bigger thing for Crestwood, the clock continues to run under 4 minutes remaining.
Berwick with 3 timeouts.
Low snap. Arner falls on it all the way back to the 35. Koch was the one who fell on him.
Koch was up the field, so along with the bad snap,
pushes the ball back
right here, you see it.
Brings up 3rd down.
He split the gap, Koch did, and was on the quarterback immediately as Arner was trying to find the ball.
3rd and 24 from the 35-yard line. Bulldog has to get to the Crestwood 11.
I said, Marty, it's tough that defensive line pin their ears back and they come after the quarterback. Offensive line has to do a good job blocking.
Arner gets away from pressure, tipped up in the air, and it is caught by Palermo. What great concentration by Palermo to get them inside the 20 for a manageable 4th down.
First of all, line does a decent job here. Arner does a nice job stepping away, making the throw. Then watch this concentration as Palermo tips the ball, makes the catch.
On 4th and 8, the Bulldogs in the Baird Chrysler Dodge Jeep red zone. Clock continuing to run. Approaching 2 minutes remaining on the Lenahan and Dempsey scoreboard. 4th and 8 for Berwick. Crestwood takes their first timeout with 2 minutes remaining. We'll keep it here, as this essentially, I would think, Joe, is the ball game. 4th and 8 from the 19.
If they can't convert here, either a first down or points, Crestwood will get the ball back, and we've seen what they can do with their rushing game. Only 2 minutes left in the game. Berwick down by 16, so you're right, Marty. This play pretty much will determine the ball game.
And Coach Myers, you credit him with taking the timeout. You know, this is a point in the game. You don't want any confusion at all on the defensive side of the ball. Everybody make sure what their assignments are, anticipating what Berwick will call here.
Yeah, Berwick came out in the trips right, and he wanted to, as you said, make sure that everybody knows where they're supposed to be. And there isn't any miscommunication in allowing the Bulldogs to go in for the score.
The Crestwood players wanting noise from their fans. 4th and 8 for the Bulldogs. Arner out of the gun. Arner looking, throws, and incomplete. He was looking for Wiegand. Crestwood will hold defensively. They're a minute 54 away from a district championship.
Berwick wanted to hit Wiggins on a bubble pass. Good coverage by Crestwood. Their secondary was beat a couple of times tonight, but very good coverage there. And it looks like the Comets are going to come away with their first district crown.
They are a minute 54 away from a matchup in the PIAA state tournament next week against the winner of this weekend's game between Saucon Valley and Bethlehem Catholic.
Credit Coach Myers and his staff. They've done an excellent job with this team.
Eicheldinger gets the direct snap, loses the football. And I believe the Bulldogs may have recovered. And they're saying no, Crestwood got it back. Eicheldinger got back in there to get the football.
I'll tell you what, he had the ball taken out of his arm. He really had to change direction quickly. Here you see him with the same plays run many times. There you see the ball behind him. Berwick player looked like he was on it. The ball squirted away, and Eigeldinger came back and made the recovery. Big play right there. And we talk about Coach Myers and this Crestwood team, and Coach Curry and the Bulldog team started 2-2, but came back and made their way to this championship game.
Winners of 7 in a row to get here and put up a very good contest against an undefeated and very good Crestwood squad. Just coming up short. Comets came up with big plays when they had to. There's Coach Curry, and he still seems to have that fire, Joe.
I spent some time with him today, and he definitely has the fire. Did a nice job with this Berwick football team. As I said, both coaches, 2 good programs.
Hobson the carry, and he has a Harry's You Pull It first down, and that'll do it, as the Comets will not have to run another play. Hugs starting to be exchanged, not only on the sideline but on the field, as this Crestwood program has gone through some lean years. But for the year 2014, for the first time in school history, the Crestwood High School football program is District 2 champions as they win it tonight, 35-19. Congratulations to head coach Greg Myers, his coaching staff, and this football team. As I mentioned, he's in his 11th year. There were some lean times, Joe, for this program. They stuck with what they believed in, got things together, and on the sidelines, Gabriella with winning head coach and district champion, Greg Myers.
Coach Myers, congratulations. You guys are the district champions. You got that title. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels great. I can't be happier for these kids. They've worked extremely hard all off season, and this was our goal. We had high expectations. We fulfilled every expectation. I just can't be happier for these kids. I'm proud of them.
Well, congratulations again, and good luck in the upcoming game.
Thank you.
Back to you, Marty and Joe.
Thanks a lot, Gabriella. And you could see Coach almost get emotional because he's known the hard work that they've had to put in with this program and through this whole year. And one of his big keys, the last man in that line, number 3, Frank Eigeldinger, our Fairway Motors player of the game. What a night. Over 200 yards rushing, going over 2,000 on the season. 211 yards on 23 carries, 2 touchdowns. But had a big block on a pass play and came up with big defensive plays. Maybe the biggest might have been that 2-point conversion when he stopped Talanka short of the goal line.
He's what they say when they talk about a player. He's a player. Eigeldinger had a great night, a great year. As I said, when you rush for 2,000 yards, you don't do it alone, and we've mentioned that. His offensive line and the rest of his offensive teammates. But I'll tell you what, he's a player, and it'll be interesting to follow them as they go to the next round.
Playing next weekend against either Saucon Valley or Bethlehem Catholic. Crestwood, District 2, AAA champions. And congratulations to Frank Eigeldinger, our Fairway Motors player of the game. 23 carries, 211 yards, 2 touchdowns. Popson was 3 of 7 passing for 100 yards and a touchdown. All of those to Connor Shaloski. For Berwick, their passing game kept him in it. Dallas Arner finished 11 of 21, 325 yards and 2 touchdowns. Andrew Force, 3 receptions, 173 yards for 1 touchdown. Robbie Palermo, the other touchdown, 6 receptions, 140 yards. This Berwick team fought and fought till the end. but Crestwood made the plays when they had to and the big plays when they had to, coming away with the victory.
And I was talking to Coach Curry. I mentioned that before earlier today. He talked about an aggressive defense. They wanted to be upfield, and they were, Marty, for the most part. They had a big stop at the 5-yard line, stopping Crestwood, and then they had the big play to force, which sort of put them back into it. So they did what they wanted to do. Crestwood's a very good football team. They have some players, good senior class.
And the Berwick Bulldogs finished the year 9-3. In between their winners of 7 in a row to get to this point. Crestwood will play another week. They are 12-0, and for the first time in school history, District 2 AAA football champions.
Great year for Coach Myers, great year for his staff, Crestwood School District. Again, it was a good football game between two good high school football teams.
Both teams lined up just shy of midfield for tonight's medal ceremonies for both teams.
Number 1, Alexander Koch. Number 2, Michael Rayrig. Number 4, Nicholas Koch. Number 5, Trayvon Simmons. Number 6, Daquan Hellenthal. Number 7, Mike Force. Number 8, Dallas Arner. Number 9, Robbie Paul Merrill. Number 10, Robert Harder. Number 11, Andrew Force. Number 12, Tyler Evans. Number 15, Benjamin Stolla. Number 16, Luke Fisher. Number 18, Chase Yoder. Number 19, Austin Hill. Number 21, Leonard Wida. Number 22, Paul J. Wigan. Number 24, Justin Gronchek. Number 25, Nathan Machower. Number 26, Anthony Cincetti. Number 27, Matthew Shannon. Number 30, Sean McCall. Number 31, Olivia Seeley. Number 32, Joseph Miller. Number 33, Max Jones. Number 34, Nicholas Talanka. Number 35, Ty Smith. Number 39, Fred Durand. Number 40, Zachary Andres. Number 44, Andrew Boberski. Number 50, Austin McLaughlin. Number 51, Matthew Taylor. Number 52, Michael Knaus. Number 54, Ryan McNamara. Number 55, Darren Bogart. Number 57, Nathaniel Zaloni. Number 61, Jarrett Levan. Number 64, Brandon Kishbaugh. Number 66, Logan Iyer. Number 68, Kevin Lemus. Number 70, Mason Vandermark. Number 72, Ryan Woodard. Number 74, Kyle Pierce. Number 75, Dalton Perla. Number 76, Daniel Ginger. Number 77, Zachary Beckley. Number 78, Stone Force. Number 80, Dan Jenkins. Number 82, Harrison Kutka. Number 83, Dylan Weaver. Number 84, Kevin Winishik. Number 85, Ahern Slusser. Number 86, Christian Laubach. Number 87, Tommy Laubach. Number 88, Brendan Karafinski. Number 90, Kyle McMillan. Number 92, Devontae Powell. Number 94, Tanner Kahorka. Number 95, Chase Petty. Number 96, Trent Force. Number 97, Randy Miller. Number 98, Justin Warner. And number 99, Kyle Roberts. Let's give one more hand to the 2014 district runner-up, the Bulldogs of Berwick. And now, let's introduce the 2014 PIAA District 2 AAA champions, the Comets from Crestwood area. Number 1, Lance Blas. Number 2, Thomas Orman. Number 3, Frankie Otterdinger. Number 4, George Gendler. Number 5, Alex Mikowski. Number 6, Tanner Kalua. Number 7, Kyle Richards. Number 8, Connor Keenan. Number 10, John McRae. Number 11, Connor Shalowski. Number 12, Jay Popson. Number 13, Rob Geiser. Number 14, Garrett McAfee. Number 15, Seamus Rother. Number 16, Tim Stewart. Number 17, Cole Makowski. Number 18, Hunter May. Number 20, Matt McDonald. Number 24, Nitin Patel. Number 26, Andrew Chang. Number 32, Matt Bobek. Number 34, Nate Smith. Number 36, Jacob Barney. Number 37, Jacob Zabegner. Number 38, Ben Kreutzer. Number 42, Tyler Zakowski. Number 44, Josh Kaminsky. Number 54, Ethan Van Gordon. Number 54, Brendan Moran. Number 58, Kyle Dyken. Number 60, Kristen Kintz. Number 61, Troy Shimko. Number 63, Tyler Nuss. Number 65, Rodney Koch. Number 68, Nick Miller. Number 70, Kristen Zero. Number 75, Dan Kivler. Number 77, Jeremy Hannon. Number 78, Noah Kita. Number 79, Rob Hess. Number 80, Austin Wood. Number 85, Brett Rudinger. Number 86, William O'Boyle. Number 88, Joe Petro. And number 9, Frankie Cadero. Number 99. Your coaching staff. Assistant coaches, Joe Heintzelman, Kyle Cupney, Dan Nastasio, Don Flynn, Ryan Arkonji, Adam Kita, Shane Mitchell, Tony Marenka, Frank Eildinger, Walt Stetz, and your head coach for the 2014 District 2 champions, Greg Myers. And now, District Chairman, Mr. Frank Majakis, will present the trophy to this year's District 2 AAA champion, your Crestwood Comets.
That has been the medal ceremonies, concluding with the presentation of the District 2 AAA Championship Trophy to the champions. For the first time in school history, the Crestwood Comets, as they come away with the victory tonight, 35-19 over the Berwick Bulldogs. Get a look at tonight's highlights from the district championship victory for Crestwood, and it started on their opening possession. 4th and 1. Frank Eigeldinger gets through the first line of defense, and he'll go from 43 yards out. 9:31 left in the first. It was 7-0 Crestwood. Then the Comets would go on a 12-play, 86-yard drive after a fumble recovery. Popson from 2 yards out. It was 14-0 Crestwood. After a 65-yard pass to Palermo made it 14-7. Popson from 34 yards out to Connor Shalowski. And at the half, it was 21-7 Crestwood. The Bulldogs would take the opening possession of the third quarter. Nick Talanka would cap a 63-yard drive. 2-point conversion would be no good. And it was 21-13 Crestwood. But the Comets would answer immediately. Took them 26 seconds. Eigeldinger, his second rushing touchdown, this time from 73 yards out. 8:12 remained in the third, and the Comets were on their way, leading 28-13. After a hold on downs by the Berwick defense, Arner would go on the first play on offense and go 95 yards to Andrew Force. With 4:10 left in the third after the point after was no good, it was 28-19 Crestwood. But the Comets would cap it. An 8-play, 90-yard drive. Tanner Kalu would go from 49 yards out. The Comets would lead at 35-19. That would be the margin of victory, as for the first time in school history, the Crestwood Comets, District 2 AAA champions, 35-19.
Good football game, Marty. Two very good programs. Crestwood winning the district title for the first time in school history. Had a great season. They're 12-0, and they're going to play another week. See what they come up with next week against the winner of the Lehigh Valley area.
And before we sign off, I'd like to remind you once again, support all the businesses that you saw and heard here tonight, because without them we would not be able to give you tonight's broadcast and show you the district championship for the Crestwood Comets. And also, you're going to see the names of all the members of our production crew that battled the cold to set up and bring you all the great action here tonight, and they'll also stay late tonight to tear down. They're led by our director, Barry J.S. For stats by Jim Burns. For Joe Flanagan, Gabriella Justin, Joe DeMelfi, I'm Marty Burns saying so long. Crestwood, for the first time in school history, is District 2 AAA football champions. They win it 35-19. This has been a WYLN Sports Special presentation. Good night from Mountaintop.